Sometimes in life, I feel as though I had everything planned out. But then something comes along the way that messes up everything. Huh? Oh, I got a new email from YouTube. Another comment on my video from Tashawn Davis. Well, let's see here. oh, poor Tyshawn. Looks like somebody hasn't done their research. If I look back on my the emissions process video, you can see that I blatantly went over what you should and should not bring to an interview. Okay, to be honest, I'm a little salty about how you would go out your way to ask me a question that you could have answered your own damn self by looking a little harder on my channel, just a little. You know what? You know what? In fact, I'm about to watch this whole thing right now to prove to you and everyone else that I am the most reliable source of Job Corps information in all of YouTube. Play that shit! That's it. That's how the video ends? That was everything? What the Wait. If that was the video that was supposed to have that piece of information in it, and I failed to provide it in the video, then that means I'm not the most reliable source of Job Corps information of all YouTube. Have I truly let having over 100 subs get to my head? I think I did. I fucked up, you guys. And as all fuck ups eventually do, I must make an apology video. How's it going, bros? No, no, this is wrong. You know what, bros? I fucked up. I assumed I knew everything, but in the end, I only made an ass out of you and me. Get it? Because when you assume, you make an ass out of it. That's besides the point. A viewer asked me a serious question, and I, like the son of a bastard I am, got cocky and tried to prove him wrong when I was in the wrong. Basically, Tyshawn asked if I could tell him the documents needed during your interview with the admissions counselor. I was so quick to refer him to one of my past videos to get him out of my hair that I realized I never did cover this minor detail in video. So, for that injustice, I like to apologize to all my viewers and subscribers for failing to uphold the standard that I hold myself to for all of you. Once again, I'm sorry. I hope we're Gucci. Now I got that out of the way, let's go over what you need to bring to your admissions interview in the next video. Starting right now. What is up, YouTube Universe and beyond? Trey here, bringing you another edition of Job Corps 411. In this week's video, I'm about to tell you all what are some things you need to bring on your admissions interview. And since this topic came from a Q&A that came from a viewer, then that means I'm obligated to make this a Q&A session as well. An apology, a top 5, and a Q&A? How the hell am I going to fit this all in one title? Anyway, on to the A of Q&A. As I mentioned already, this is a top 5 list of what you need to bring with you during your admissions interview. Does this guarantee you only need to bring these 5? Not really, because It has been proven time and time again that Job Corps loves to change their mind constantly. This list isn't going to be categorized from least important to most important because each of these things are equally important in their own way. With that being said, on to number 5, your driver's license. This is an important thing to bring with you so you can prove you are who you say you are. If you don't have your driver's license yet, then bring some form of identification with you, like your school ID or identification badge, almost anything that was issued to you with has your face and name on it. Number 4, your birth certificate. Again, this goes on the proving you are who you say you are section, but also proving that you aren't stealing your identity. Trust me, working in customer service, I know firsthand how real identity theft is. You could be asking yourself, but Trey, who in the world will want to try to pretend to be me? Well, that might sound impossible. It's more of an unlikely situation than never. You can never be too safe, you know? Number 3, your high school diploma. This item was important for me to prove that I already graduated from high school when I gained admission into Job Corps. If you haven't graduated and you are going to Job Corps to get your high school diploma or GED, then you don't have to worry about this item. But if you're like me and you don't want to go through high school all over again, then I recommend you make sure you bring this along with you. Number 2, your pay stubs. Now, this entry is a bit of a complicated answer, so bear with me while I try to explain this one through. As I mentioned in the What is Job Corps video, Job Corps is a program for low income students. They want to prove that you fit in the status of low income in your area so you can qualify for this free education. If you don't meet the requirements for low income, then there's a chance you don't get accepted. I'm sorry, but at the same time, not really, because if you can afford not to go to Job Corps, then don't go. By all means, go to college. No need for you to be stingy with that paper. If you don't have a job, then they're allowing your parents as guardians pay stub and go off of that. And finally, number 1, your A game. I know this sounds like a pretty lame way to end the top 5, but it's true. At the end of the day, you gotta make sure you bring your best to that interview. You have to prove to that admissions counselor why you need to be in the program, what you have to gain from getting into Job Corps, what you have to lose from not getting in, what you're expecting to get from this program, and how it fits to where you want to be in life. If you can answer all of those questions and more, you'll do just fine. Well, that's all for this week's video. Tune in next week while I discuss a topic that I've been meaning to talk about for a good while now, but didn't have a way to fit it in the theme of the channel. Until now. For Job Corps 411, I am Trey, and thank you all for watching. And for the what seems like 10th time, Wi-Fi is not available in Job Corps. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of things, okay? Job Corps doesn't offer Wi-Fi because it's too much of a security risk on their end. If somebody's phone got stolen by somebody who's not from Job Corps, or if you happen to get kicked out of Job Corps, they don't want former students hanging around campus to visit when they really just want some of that free government Wi-Fi. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Just had to get that out of my chest. It's not like I'm against the idea. I love free Wi-Fi. I take it any chance I get, but at the same time, you're already getting a free education. You're not gonna get every freaking thing for free, especially internet. They have their own crappy little internet they have that over there, and they like to keep it as private as they can. Bastards.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more videos, like if you appreciated the information, and share to spread the knowledge.